Conclusion. Celebrate the Raggedy. The journey to imperfection. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of this Raggedy book. And if you have taken anything from these pages, I hope it's this: you don't need to be perfect to be successful, fulfilled, or happy. In fact, the more you embrace imperfection, the closer you will get to all of those things. Perfectionism is like a fog that clouds our vision. It convinces us that if we could just get everything just right, we'd finally arrive at some mythical place where life is easy, success is guaranteed, and we'll never make mistakes again. But as you have seen throughout this book, that place doesn't exist. And that is okay, because the real magic is in the journey. When you look at the most successful people, whether they are entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, or everyday heroes, you'll see that they didn't get to where they are by avoiding failure or striving for flawlessness. They got there by embracing the raggedy, imperfect path of growth. They made mistakes, they learned, they adapted, and they kept going. And that is the same path you're on. So, as we wrap up this book, let us take a moment to celebrate the raggedy parts of your journey. The moments where things did not go as planned. The times when you stumbled but kept going. The ideas you launched before they were ready. Those are the moments that shaped you. Those are the moments that made you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And those are the moments that will continue to shape your future. Let go of perfection, embrace progress. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this book, it's the idea that progress is more important than perfection. In every area of your life, whether it is your career, your relationships, your personal growth, focusing on progress will lead to far more success and fulfillment than chasing some unattainable version of perfection. Here's the thing about perfection: it's rigid. It does not leave room for flexibility, creativity, or growth. When you are stuck in a perfectionist mindset, you're constantly afraid of making mistakes, and that fear keeps you from taking risks or trying new things. Progress, on the other hand, is fluid. It allows you to learn from your mistakes, adapt to new circumstances, and keep moving forward, even when things do not go perfectly. You have already seen how powerful this mindset shift can be. Whether it was starting imperfectly, learning from failure, or using perfectionism strategically when it truly matters, you have learned how to take control of your journey instead of letting perfectionism control you. The imperfect path to success. Success is not a destination, it is a journey. We have explored this idea throughout the book, but it's worth repeating one more time. There will always be another goal to reach, another milestone to hit, another challenge to overcome. If you spend your life waiting for the perfect moment to feel successful, you will be waiting forever. But if you can learn to see success in the messy, imperfect steps along the way, you will find that success is already happening. It is happening right now, in the small wins, the lessons learned, and the progress you've made. It is happening every time you take a risk, embrace a challenge, or step out of your comfort zone. Your path to success will not look like anyone else's. And that is exactly how it should be. Your journey is uniquely yours, and the more you embrace the raggedy, imperfect parts of that journey, the more you will see just how successful you already are. The power of resilience. One of the biggest gifts that comes from embracing imperfection is resilience. When you stop holding yourself to impossible standards, you become more adaptable, more flexible, and more willing to take risks. And when things do not go according to plan, as they inevitably won't, you'll bounce back faster. Resilience does not mean never failing. It means learning how to fail and still keep going. It means understanding that every setback is temporary and every mistake is an opportunity to learn. Resilience is the ultimate antidote to perfectionism because it reminds you that you do not have to get everything right the first time or even the second or third time. What matters is that you keep showing up, keep learning, and keep growing. Trust the process. One of the hardest parts of letting go of perfectionism is learning to trust the process. When you are in the middle of the journey, it's easy to feel like you're not making progress, like you're spinning your wheels or taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But the truth is, every step you take, no matter how small or imperfect, is moving you forward. Trust that the process is working, even when you cannot see immediate results. Trust that the mistakes you make today are teaching you lessons that will help you tomorrow. Trust that the imperfect action you take now will lead to bigger breakthroughs down the road. And most importantly, trust yourself. Trust that you have everything you need to navigate this journey, even when it feels uncertain or messy. You are capable of more than you realize, and the only thing standing between you and your greatest potential is the belief that you need to be perfect before you can start. You do not. You just need to start. Celebrate the journey. As we come to the end of this Raggedy book, I want to leave you with one final thought. Celebrate your journey. Celebrate every step you have taken, every lesson you've learned, every mistake you've made. Celebrate the fact that you are moving forward, even when it feels imperfect or incomplete. Your journey is worth celebrating, not because it is flawless, but because it's yours. And as you continue on this path, remember that the real success isn't in reaching some perfect destination. It's in showing up every day, doing your best, and embracing the process with all its ups, downs, and imperfections. So go ahead, celebrate the Raggedy. Celebrate the messy, the unfinished, the in-progress parts of your life. Celebrate the fact that you are growing, learning, and becoming your greatest version every single day. Because in the end, that is what success really is, the courage to embrace imperfection, to keep moving forward, and to celebrate the journey, no matter how raggedy it may be.